Hello everybody. Happy Saturday. I think it might just be Corey and I at the moment. It's an unusual time. And I was ill prepared. Can you hear my audio? Alright, I never know anymore these days. We're gonna be working on some stuff for Yoann Turpin again. Mostly this audio stack inside of this thing. It's going to be the primary focus, which is sort of what I said yesterday. So yeah, that's going to be the focus, and then adding some little bits here and there. Switch over to my screen. We're also trying to troubleshoot a bunch of Twitch stuff, so there may be some Twitch troubleshooting happening while we work along here as well. So things be happening. Just know that it's us be doing things. Great weekend. Those of you that are watching, or maybe you're watching the replay, we need to do some CDs and stuff. Okay, so where are we at? We are dealing with the what is that thing called? Stereo tower situation. So we need to have some kind of, we need things with lots of buttons and knobs. And I think for the most part, everything's going to be kind of purple. I definitely am I'm aware of all of the purple that's kind of in here. So it's something to take into consideration. The other thing that's kind of annoying me about this, and this is just kind of a minor thing, I feel like this needs a little thing here. Let me just copy this. I'll show you what I mean. It's like a yellow. I'm gonna scale it down. Just like something on the front to indicate that you can like push on it. Or should it be purple? I feel like they all kind of have like a VCRs and have like a thing on the end indicating you can like push it in. Maybe I'm wrong. I have so many 90s tabs open. Hold on. VCR. Alright. Yeah, there's like a little, isn't there like a little push indicator tab thing or something on this? Alright, well if there isn't, I'm putting one on here now. I think it just makes sense. Looks like some of them have just like on the sides, but I think it makes more sense. This one has like a giant blue one across the front. Somebody's selling one on eBay if you're curious. Some of them have like round surfaces as well. I mean, I guess we could try that. The last time I did this though, it didn't end so well, but we'll try. Let me get back to my stereo here. We're gonna grab this one, the shape. I'm just gonna look at my 3D extrude and look at the options I have. Let's see what a round looks like. Way out. Yeah, I don't know that this is gonna work. Let's see. Nah, I don't like that. We're just gonna leave it, and I'm gonna add this bit on the front to indicate that you can kind of like push on this. There you go. I'm gonna make it wider. Actually, it should probably be the same purple. Make it, I think I did like 75. Maybe a bit lighter since it's kind of in front. I feel like 50. Hey, helpful doodles, welcome in. We're just getting started here. Just making a little bit of a modification to this that was kind of bugging me. the shading might be different on this. Let's take a look. No, it's correct. Just looks slightly different, probably because of the color change. I just want to make the VCR look like it's actually a thing you can push. That little door there makes it look a little bit better in my opinion. But like I said, we're going to be working mostly on this stack of stuff that goes inside of this cabinet here. I threw these VHSs in here. I don't know if it'll stay like that, but I'm not too worried about the detail stuff right now. For now, we're just going to focus on getting all this stuff in here. And I am going to, I think, go with the lighter purple this time around, so let me draw this out. I'm going to start with just like purple. And we need to do an extrude, but I need to do it from the left, I think. So we're going to go effects, extrude materials, 3D classic, extrude and bevel. We're going to do it from the left. And we're going to do like 200. I don't need it to go like all the way back, since if we look at this, it's not actually going to go, you're not going to see all the way back in there, and then we're just going to scale it kind of down to fit it into that space, right? That looks like a pretty good kind of reference, size reference. Let me take a look at this again. I think I need to increase this back up since I have scale strokes and effects turned on. We'll do like 150. Okay. That's a good kind of size. I'm just going to copy this, and we're going to start with the words are hard. I think the record player situation, which is going to be a little bit shorter. I'm going to actually turn scale strokes and effects off temporarily because I want to make this shorter without changing the extrude there. And you know what? We're actually also going to make it a little bit more narrow. It's going to be a little bit more narrow. I'm going to put that right on top. I'm going to scale it down. I'm going to kind of sit it so that they're sitting on top of each other, kind of a thing. Because that's where all of our buttons and things are going to go. So we're going to put a record in here. So we need a ellipse. Let's go in here. Oh, you know what? We have to edit this too. I didn't do that. To custom. Do you have something for me, Corey?
Nope.
Okay. We're trying to troubleshoot this whole like subscriber modify emotes thing. Because I never remember to do it until I'm live. And then I have all kinds of trouble trying to figure it out. So Corey's kind of helping me out with that. As he does, because he's a nice guy. Aren't you? Our usual routine, I don't know if anybody cares. I think it's only like a handful of us. Our usual routine on Saturdays to go grocery shopping. Corey's very excited because we went to a grocery store here that opened up that is the same chain of grocery stores, I suppose, that we had in Ohio, and so it was a very exciting day. Are you all, well, I wasn't gonna, like, say it.
Why not?
I don't know. What if people are stalking us?
Hiding is not very close.
Anyways, yeah, we went to the grocery store that just opened up. It's a good time. I'm gonna pull this down a bit more. It doesn't need to be so wide. Custom I'm actually gonna go with the lighter purple here, because I'm gonna make this purple in the center kind of darker. So it'll make sense in a minute. Oh, did that not keep my changes? Oh, I picked the wrong one. Color swatches. I said what I wanted to do and then I didn't do it. Okay. Oh my god. And then hit cancel. Guys. Okay. Okay. Now we're good. I'm gonna scale this up. Since it does need to occupy quite a large amount of space on this, but not all of the space. Hey Oliver. Welcome in. Looks pretty good. I'm just gonna copy and paste and pull this into the center so I can do a little compound path. And have that center space in the middle there. We can also do and isolate this compound path. Scale this down. You can kind of imagine there's a record on this. But of course I need to change the color. The yellow. And I need to go in here and make this 0. Have no extrude on it. And let's do... That's fine. I'm gonna leave that as it is. You can see there's a little bit of a weirdness. I have to move this up with the height of this record being kind of having some weight to it. I know it wouldn't actually be that heavy, but for the sake of actually being able to tell, I feel like I need to exaggerate it a little bit because we zoom out and you can barely see that edge. So I don't actually think I have any options in here. We can double check to like put this at an angle. Well, let's try complex. No, that's not it. Classic. That's not really what I want either. Alright, we'll leave it as it is. Might need to pull it down a little bit more still. We'll group this and move it down. And for something like this, I'm actually going to do something here. I'm going to copy this. I'm going to paste it in front. I'm going to go object path, or no, object expand appearance. I want this top shape. I don't actually want, yeah, there we go. So I want that. And then I'm going to do, let's see. So I can add like a highlight to this. Something like this. Super. Let's do. Let's see here. I'm gonna do like 15. And just like this. Welcome in, Antoine. How's it going? just adding these artificially kind of in here. So you have our little record player thing going. I'm thinking need a arm on this. Doing good about yourself? Alright, we're gonna change the angle of this to... Well, actually, wait. Let's not. Okay, I think I do want this. Rotate it. No, I want it to be isometric top so I can rotate it around the arm. Top. Okay. See, now we can build this out. Just making sure I've got this done the right way. Let's do. No, we'll leave it as that. Alright, I'm gonna copy and paste this. I'm gonna put it over here. Where is my thing here? This is going to be relatively small, so I'm not too concerned about the accuracy. I just need to get the impression. You know what I mean? Today, I would say today's a pretty good day, to answer your question. Why is this? Let's do this. It's giving me such a hard time. If I set this up like this, it'll actually stay. When I go to apply the effect again. Pull this way down. Just making a place for this to sit. You'll see. Alright, so we've got this guy. And now we can group all of these. Should be able to rotate them around. Obviously I'm gonna need to reassemble them, but let's change this to purple. Lots of purple on this one. Okay. my settings. Okay. That's fine for our, I think that's fine for our purposes. Alright, looks good. And then the other thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take this, copy it, paste it, and then we're going to decrease the transparency. Let's do trying to think of the best color. That actually looks pretty cool. To the top. Looks pretty good to me. You don't mind, you're not going to see most of the top of this. Honestly. I'm going to add a sort of button. The best color is blue. The teal? I like the teal. I use teal. We haven't used much teal. I'm going to use teal. I'm going to use this. I'm going to make this red. That's fine. Well, actually, let's go. This is definitely just going to be like a working stream. Where I'm mostly spending my time just powering through as much as I can on this. Honestly. Let's go in here. Purple. Probably be two. One of these would be a knob and one of these would be a button. Button. This purple. Looks pretty good. I'm gonna copy this. Hey, Lezu, how you doing? Welcome on in. I'm gonna bring this down to 0. Oh, that's not gonna work. Cancel. Cancel. We'll just do this. I'm gonna copy this. Grab this again. I'm gonna make this for this color, and I'm gonna do 50%. Just gotta make a little shadow underneath there. Alright, that looks pretty good. We can always add more to it. But I'm gonna put this inside here. I'll be using a clipping mask again. I mean, I could do this a different way, but this is honestly for speed. It becomes one of those things where, like, doing it the right way versus doing the way to get it done. Does that make sense? I'm all about getting it done in this case. How am I? Everybody wants to know how I'm doing. Do I give the impression that I am stressed? I'm doing well today, I would say. How are you doing, Helena? Alright, there's our, see, you can barely even see all that stuff I added. It's fine. We know it's there. Just making our way down the list here. All the stuff we need to worry about. The next set here gets kind of dicey. It looks like there's a whole bunch of stuff kind of stacked. Could be I don't know what some of the stuff even is, to be honest with you. Things with lots of buttons and knobs. Cassette player? Maybe there's a CD player in here? Hard to say. I'm gonna start with this bottom thing first, which is like, it just has input knobs. That's it. Just got stuff. Input knobs. The reason it gets dicey, Clever, is I have no idea what it is, honestly. So, yeah. For these, I'm actually gonna do this all flat because there's not really much to look at on the top. You know what I mean? Versus our record player, like most of it was on the top. In this case, most of this is gonna be flat. Like literally knobs. So we're just gonna do this guy. And I'm leaving these dark areas because that's where I'm gonna cut out these shapes from. Does that make sense? Parts of the stereo system? Yeah, I don't know what all of this does. I'm just kind of looking at it, and it's like, I assume some of this stuff is volume, and there's different inputs and outputs. Some of them have tape areas to put cassettes in, some of them have doors for what I assume are CDs. Here's one that's got like 2 knobs, and it's got a bunch of like little areas where things plug in. So I'm gonna do actually like this. Make a compound path. Oh, what was that? What was that? Hold on. Evie just raided. My raid thing is working.
There it is.
There it is. We were able to get it sorted out. Yay! Welcome in, Evie. Welcome in, raiders. What were you working on, Evie? Raid worked. I know. I don't know what, it's fine. Also, welcome in Unicorn. Hi, how's it going today, Evie? What are you working on? Let us know in the chat. I also have to, this is still new to me. Hey! Nobody knows what they're doing. I would say tuner has AM, FM, shortwave level indicators that look like a speedometer. Yeah, there's at least one of these that has like a levels thing. The tape one, not so much. I feel like the one with the inputs and outputs should have the levels sliders on it, but maybe that's just me. So I'm gonna actually put that on here. I'm also wondering if we do like, this one's kind of cool because it has like a split thing. Like if we, almost like it's darker on the top, like there's a screen here, like a two-parter. Oh, actually, you know, I don't think that's gonna work. Well, maybe I can make it work. Might be difficult, we'll see. And then we'll put some text on here, or maybe some levels. I don't know. Not sure what the knock was? Was there a knock? If there was, I missed it. What was the font that I used? Anybody remember that? Oh, here we go. It was these math fonts. MN. Something MN. Alright. Watch MN. There we go. Alright, we need to come up with some type to put on. Oh, it's a collaborate thing. Did you accidentally hit it? I didn't even notice. It didn't even come through on my end. Nope, didn't get anything. Weird. Normally there's like a spot where it shows up. Helena is cheering. I'm just gonna put Yoann Turpin across this, since I think that makes the most sense. I think I did, the way that I did this before is I went to Object, I went to Path, Create Outlines, and then I just kept the inside pieces. Which is a way to do it. So there's all these like duplicates. Honestly, maybe it would have been easier to keep it as a line. The outside, the inside. I feel like this font should have a filled version, but that's just me. It makes sense for this, but I didn't make it. Alright. So it's kind of our first one. Let's see what that looks like. I'm gonna copy it, and then we're gonna start to assemble here. So I'm gonna ungroup this stuff. Object ungroup. I want to cut these shapes out. Where are you? And now we're gonna go here. Okay, that actually is working out. Alright, let me find my shapes here. Let's go into our settings. Let's make sure these are extrude from the left. And then we're gonna make sure our ambient light, or our shading color is there. I'm gonna do the same thing over here. Okay, for now that's fine. Oh, wait, we need to do from the left. These are gonna be quite larger. 10. Let's see. 10 might be too much. People are eating. What time is it there? Oh, not off axis front. No wonder that looks weird. Okay. Kind of see what we've got going on here. I'm actually gonna make these. That's fine. Let's just make these larger. They should be darker. Maybe this should be lighter. This, I need to change the, this. There we go. Looks better. Now we need to go in here. This is going to be 0, and this is going to be left. Looks pretty okay. Another thing I'd need to do, I need to make sure that I'm going to grab this. Where are you? There we go. We're gonna grab this. I'm gonna make sure that the height of this is the same as my shape here, so that they're the same. So we're gonna go into transform, we're gonna copy the height, and then under this clipping group, we're gonna go make sure that the height is the same. And I'm just gonna pull it over here. Great. So now you can tell that that's kind of a display. Actually, that's maybe like here. Looks good to me. All right. That'll be kind of the bottom. Also, grab this. All right, and then we need this clipping mask. This edge is not quite lined up. There we go. It's gonna do save. Next up is what? I think the tape? Cassette tape thing? And then the top CD? Alright. I'm not really following any particular guide, I'm just kind of looking at a bunch of these, which are probably all from different time periods as well. So, that's a thing. I'm gonna do the same thing here. I'm actually gonna pull these out and put them in my working 3D layer, along with the rest of our furniture collection, 90s collection. Oh, you know what? Did it not copy all of this? Come on. Alright, let's leave that there. Yes. Tape deck, equalizer. Well, I hope you wanted them all in one. Alright, here's our the front view here. This one needs to be probably a little bit taller. So we're gonna have a tape thing in here. And so it needs to be able to fit a cassette tape. And I'm actually gonna just add an outline to this, I think. And we're gonna have the center, which is where the tape is gonna be. And we have some buttons kind of below. Let's see. I know I made a bunch. Let me take a look at my working layer again. I know I made a bunch of buttons for the VHS. Oh, they're right here. Alright, I'm gonna grab those. Zoom back up. Final art here. No. Art, there we go. We got our buttons so we can reuse. These are gonna be darker. Oh, we've got ads. Well. Make sure these are the same size. Oh, ads. These are gonna go below. Look at the equalizer kind of in the middle. Subscribe for no ads. I need a close-up of a cassette player. How they look inside. Okay, here we go. There's like a roll of tape. First of all, I'm thinking the inside of this should not be dark. This should be dark. This should be light. This should come in slightly. Alright, now we're getting somewhere. This should have no border, but it should also be round. And then in here, we have our two like darker shapes. Okay. Copy this, bring it over. Group both of these, center it. Okay, and then here. This is actually very dark. Object, blend, make, object, blend, options, specified steps. I'm gonna just increase this. And we're gonna object, blend, expand. I'm gonna take some of this. Okay, I'm gonna go over here. Great. And then this shape. Looks fine. This is all gonna be one group together. This is all gonna be one group together. I might do both of these. I might do all of this as a single group without any, with very little depth to it, if that makes sense. Probably make it easier. Alright. We'll do 2, because this person is cool like that. Alright, and then the middle here, this is where we'll put the, this will be another screen. And then we need those little levels things. I have no idea if I'm doing this right, so that's a fact. It should be aligned kind of with this. Come on. I'm gonna make it this color, slightly lighter. Probably too many. One less. Alright. That's fine. We're gonna see what this looks like. I might need to pull these out and do these separately. Select everything. Oh, no. Well, that's kind of broken, isn't it? Oh no. We're gonna start with 0 and go from there. These are all. Alright, this is fine. This I do want to have a little bit of depth on, but every time I do it, it kind of breaks. Well. one or the other. You can't have both. Why do you like this? I'm gonna try something. Make this a compound path. I'm gonna try bringing it in front. See if that fixes the issue. It's a layering issue. Alright, well that seems to fix it. So we're gonna do the same thing over here. So if you encounter this for future reference, copy paste, make a compound path so you can bring that colored shape in front without. There we go. That's going to be a display, and now we have to, of course, deal with this situation. These are no longer aligned. Let's bring this down. See if I can do all of this at once. Of course not. Oh, come on. Sometimes it'd be like that. That's correct. I do want these separate. This is annoying. Okay, that looks good. Group these. Back. Let's see. Can I get these aligned? I might just leave them on here like this, instead of trying to line everything up. It's such a small detail. Alright. Why did you mess up again? I just had you fix. Come on. What are you doing? Get it together. Oh my god. Come on. Alright, well we're just gonna try anyways. For the time being. I did not want to do that. Poor thing is having so many problems. not one, then it's the other. I don't know why it's having such a terrible time with this. Come on, get it together. Oh, okay, now it's just... It works fine. I just can't have... Is this the problem? It's really hard to tell. Let's just get rid of this. And make this thinner. You know what? It's fine. We'll just leave it like that. Oh, it's still not working. I don't know what the problem is here. It's like not having any part of it. I'm gonna copy and paste this in front. Alright, we're gonna hide this. I'm just gonna delete all this out of here. Just get out of here. Alright, everything is as it should be. Now we're gonna go in here and we're gonna delete this stuff. There we go. Whatever, it's fine. Be grumpy. All you want. I need stickers. Okay. Let's try this. Seriously? is going on? There we go. Alright. Oh my god. This group is annoying. Good. Oh man. I know, these are taking a long time to add. Add one more. Which is gonna have to be relatively thin, but it should be okay since it's gonna be where the CDs go. Checking to see. Make sure I've got it how it should be. Should be like a display over here. And then spot for CDs. Maybe we'll do the same thing over here. Let's see. I am not sure what the chat is talking about at all. that? Oh, McCorn subscribe. Thank you, McCorn. I swear I'm gonna get used to all these sounds and remember what they are. You're the best. Chickens in the chat for McCorn. Roast chickens. McCorn, I did not stick around. Speaking of, we have to do some shoutouts. All of got our donuts. Well, that's because you're not subscribed to McCorn. Thank you, Clever. Throw some chickens in there. Oh, why did it not work? Come on. It was like, no, you can't have chickens. Alright, let's do some shoutouts. We have to shout out McCorn. McCorn streams. I missed McCorn this morning. I know that. But I missed if you ever got past what you were trying to do in the bug game. Silksong. Thank you. It's funny watching your ants will run and look for some obvious noise with no obvious place of origin. I know it's coming from here. I don't always know where. Where exactly. Did you ever get past that horrible, terrible boss that you were trying to fight? That was... Maybe you don't want to talk about it. It's fine. If you don't want to talk about it, it's fine. Alright. Should we do one more volume knob? I don't have any more volume knobs. Let's do one over here. I was thinking this would be like the screen that shows you what's playing. Oh, you got there in the end. Well, that's a relief. I was getting concerned for your mental health. It was not going well. I do know that. That game looks way too hard. It looks very difficult. Looks unnecessarily difficult. I commend you. The bug game? Listen. I don't... I do my best. I do my best. Let's do an offset path. Where is it? Why am I losing my mind? There it is, path. Offset path. Nope. One is plenty. Thank you. Alright. We're gonna do this also this color. And we're gonna cut this out of this. Cut it out of here. It's behind. Now I'm gonna group all this stuff. Nope, I'm not. I'm gonna make some groups. I'm gonna make a group out of this. I'm gonna make a group out of this. This will be fine, and this will be fine. Alright, so we're gonna go over here. Turn this on. I'm gonna lose my mind. There we go. Effect. I think I could do it to all of them at once, and I just have to modify them. Alright, so effect, extrusion, and bevel. 0. We're gonna set this to darker color. Okay. Now we can start to put these in place. Yes, I know I have to do a little bit more work here. Alright, this set, I'm gonna extrude these out to buttons. I'm also gonna pull this out. Oh, this is too. Let's not do that. Alright. One was fine. Okay. So now it looks like it has a little bit. Alright. And then we've got a knob. Looks pretty good. Pull this out so you can actually see the place where it's sat. Okay. Oh, there's Yoann. Yoann, you got the Hornet badge? Does that mean you're playing as well? Everybody's playing this game. Yeah, I called it the bug game because it's about bugs. I just there was the first one's called Hollow Knight.
What Hollow Knight? This one's Hollow Knight Silksong.
What was the first one called?
Yeah, they're both Hollow Knight.
So one was just Hollow Knight,
Yeah.
and one was Hollow Knight Silksong. Okay, because that's clear. That makes sense. You can't play it because it's too hard. Yeah, so we were talking about the bug game. Okay, had to because it's September. I see that now in the corner here. Sub. We're 75% of the way to completing my sub goal. I didn't even know I had one. Thanks, Twitch. What?
Congrats.
Also, we have to shout out Penny. Can we do another shout out? I think I might have to wait. Twitch, I don't like that you make me wait to do things sometimes. That I don't appreciate about you. Alright, we're gonna go over here. Oh, you did. Oh, look at those little donuts. I don't think that's the thing that Sean was having trouble with, though. I don't really understand the modify emote thing. I have to look at it. It might be just me. You can figure it out. Does Twitch give you a sub then, like a sandwich? I wish. I don't know if Twitch gives me anything, to be honest. Alright, we're gonna... I'm putting these in so I have them. So we're gonna pull this down, up here, this behind. We're adding a little shadow. Differentiate these. Make sure we got everything set up. I know once one gets to affiliate Twitch is like, congrats, now give us your tax info. Yeah, that's a thing. You're not wrong about that. No. I have this weird cutoff here. Ah! So annoying. I'll do it this way. This is not how you should do it, but this is how I'm choosing to do it. Alright, view Pathfinder, window Pathfinder, because you want to give me a hard time. Make sure it's set to 50. So annoying. I'm just going to paste in front and then bring this back down. There. Oh no. I moved it. I didn't want to. For better or worse. Grouping things for better or worse here. I just want to make sure I have all this correct. Alright, group. And then we're going to put the clipping mask in front. Alright, that was a lot, but we made it. We got there in the end. Help us make money. Yeah, exactly. Twitch isn't interested in what they can do for you. They want to know what you can do for them. Alright, here we go. Got all of our stuff in here. Get to this. Paste this in here. Our ever-growing furniture. So many furnitures. Hermes, what are you doing? Hermes is antsy. I'm gonna group all this. What? It's 3:30.
That's why he's busy.
Well, it's not 4. So he should chill. Hermes. Did I just group something that I did not mean to group? I think I grouped all of the cassette tapes. I did. Oh, here's Hermes. I can't actually see it on camera because of the delay. There we go. Hi. Do you want to say hi, everybody? Do you care? Oh, oh. Don't fall. Don't fall. Don't fall. Don't fall. Don't fall. Don't fall. Little one. Hermes. This is Hermes, also known as Pee Wee Herman. Do you want to say hi to everybody? Do you want to say hi? Look right here. Look, Hermes. No, he wants away. He says, "Give me away. I don't want any more." There we go. Look at him go. Look right here. See? He does not care. He's like not into it. Hermes doesn't care. He's like, please, give me food and let me outside. Herb, he flew away. He does that. He's my demon child. He's no good, very bad. I'm just doing some house cleaning here. Make sure I got all these grouped into their proper groups. Alright. You want to pet it? It has to be the food you eat, though. It has to be the food you eat? I mean, he eats dog food. So, for what it's worth. Alright, what do we got done here? I mean, I feel like we could spruce up the speakers, but, these are done. VHS player's done. Regular human food? Well, he doesn't eat human food. Eats dog food. Done. Mostly done. I have to do the controllers and finish that out. And our stereo tower is done. So what's left? We have to do games and VHS and cassette tapes and stuff like that. We have some of that. And then we need to do lost my train of thought. Oh, the controllers and stuff on the game console. Let's see. So like the cords. And then we need posters. Obviously we need a person in here as well. But I'm just keeping track of all the like, oh, and then we need to figure out what we're putting on the TV. Calm down the to-do list. My parents' dog always begs, and it's funny because when she begs for citrus fruit, because she'll sniff it and make a face. Yeah, I feel like I've seen videos of people giving their dogs like lemons and the reaction when they actually do get it. Like when people give babies lemons and they like, ugh, nope. Scrunches their nose at hand sanitizer. It probably smells really strong to them. You know, it's probably like a very intense smell, I imagine. I'm thinking. The sort of tricky thing about game cases is we have to put something on them. You know? We have to a stack of VHS tapes to put shadows behind those still. So I'm gonna make sure I do that. Just get in here. Let's see. I'm gonna expand this as well. Just so I can draw this shape. Right. This one I'm gonna have to pull in. So that's fine. We could put some text on this. Let's see. I'd have to do it kind of manually, I think. Like this. I don't know that I love that. Maybe they can all just plain. It's fine. Or if we have a phrase like ketchup kids, and some of the parents really struggle to feed them anything besides ketchup. Yikes. That seems not good. Oh, we need to bring this in front. Oh, it is in front. Where's this? Oh, it's not in front. Okay. Nope. Where's this? Why is this? Oh, because of the transparency on this. Okay, that's fine. I'm thinking about the speakers, if I want to add any other details of them on here. close some of these tabs out that I no longer need. Phone book. Oh, remote. That's a good idea. We need to have a remote TV screen. We need to have a TV remote. For sure. Sorry, I'm distracted thinking about what else I need to add and where I need to put it. I need to add shadows to a couple things. Do that first. Everything is grounded. Bit. Just in terms of the placement. It's gonna be more like this with the lighting. Talking to myself, don't mind me. Group. Over here, I'm gonna group this. I think we need to put the games down here. I'm sort of looking at game covers now to figure out. I want to make like some boxes, but I need to make them like, because we have VHS, so let's switch to that. Wade, how's it going, Wade? Wade is also a streamer here on Twitch. We're still working on this, Wade. Making our way down. I'm thinking about how I can genericize some game boxes. It's supposed to be Super Nintendo, so I think maybe we do the classic off-center box. That's my thought anyways. Purple. I guess I should rotate it. They kind of look like this. We've got title up here, stuff down here. But I also kind of want to make them look plasticky. Not sure. I'm just gonna put a generic. We'll do this. Make it pretty generic. But you'll get the idea. If you know, you know. Right? Group. And then we'll do something up here similarly. Do like another box. Another box. And then a box. This is my avoiding having to do illustrations for each game cover. Because I don't feel like doing that. Alright, and then we'll do a little circle up here. Do this darker. Do this also red? Maybe also red. I'm just gonna destructively edit these since I don't feel like come on, alright. Really? Oh, every time. Alright. It's fine. How did you work out the rug pattern issue because Magic Eye poster? I'm not doing a Magic Eye poster. This is too small. The rug issue was the gradients. So now I can move this around just fine. I'm not going to. But the issue was the gradients on it. So I just pulled out the gradients and made it flat. It's not meant to be. I mean, it goes with the rest of it. We'll see how it looks once I put all the stuff on the screen with the glows and everything. It might look a bit odd since it won't, you know. Once we add all this stuff back in, we'll see. So, let's see what this looks like if I do a extrude. If I do it from the top, I should be able to rotate it. So, let's go. Definitely wanted it to look slightly plastic. I don't know if I'm gonna get that. We can try round, see if that gives us what we're looking for. I might break everything though, because it's a complicated shape, bunch of shapes to make round. Rest in peace. Alright, in the meantime, while my computer thinks about what it's done, we'll do a shout out to Wade. You have to shout out Penny, still. We have a lot of streamers in the chat. We've got Penny, we got Wade, we've got Clever, we've got Evie. Evie rated us. We have... Did I say Penny? We have Umacorn. Alright, we should not round this. Let's try classic, but increase it slightly? Nope, that's not good. I'm just gonna hit OK for now and zoom in. See, because it's like doing the whole thing. Alright, really? Round won't work? It's fine. At least has a little bit of something going on now. guess we could artificially add color to this. Or highlights to this. Like we did the VCR stuff. It doesn't matter, you guys, because it's going to be such a small element. I mean, they're going to be like stacked inside of this. You know? We could do one, I guess, sitting out on the floor if we wanted to. If we did the one on the floor, I would probably want to put the same design on it. So let's do this. We're gonna ungroup. Get rid of all this. Just want this part. And we're gonna get rid of that. We're gonna also get rid of this. We're gonna ungroup this. We're just gonna take this part, group it. Let's go inside of here. That's fine. I think I have more, yeah. Room. Alright. That. Maybe I'll make this dark. Let's see what that looks like. You know? Slightly smaller. Use a black light and velvet poster. Well, here's what I'm. Here's the thing. Should we have the... Oh god, it's gonna do that thing where it like glitches out again. Look at this, it's crazy. Can't handle being rotated, just can't. Alright. New plan. Copy this. Apply this. Put this in front, and I'm gonna get rid of everything inside. This is gonna be the only thing that has an extrude on it. It's gonna go behind this. This is gonna have 0. Okay, it's gonna go in front. I need to get rid of this. Okay. Bring this to the top. Now, wonder if it'll work now with the round if I do it this way. It might. Nope, it's just broken. Alright, I'm just gonna get rid of the bevel on this. It's just too much. It's not worth the hassle. I'm gonna also change this color. Okay. Lava lamps. I think you guys are just shouting out everything you can possibly think of from the 90s. I'm gonna do the same thing here. This is gonna have 0. That should fix my issue. And then we're gonna go in here. Set this back down to none. We're gonna hit OK. Alright. I saw, completely unrelated, although maybe you guys are secretly aware of what I look at on social media. Anyways, I saw somebody fix a lava lamp. I didn't even know that was a thing. Like, they were like, oh, here's my lava lamp base that I mixed up. And they fixed their lava lamp. I didn't know you could like unscrew the top and like pour liquid in and fix it. I thought that was just like, I don't know what's in a lava lamp. You know what I mean? It blew my mind. What I was thinking, anyways, what I was thinking for the posters is, should we do something that's got, look at this, what is going on here? It's not good. Does not like to be rotated. Should it be like Yoann Turpin art that we've done? Should it be like stuff that I've done on posters? Oh gosh. Clearly it's lava. This? Yeah, this is... I don't know why it's having such a hard time. I just want to put this box over here so we can tell what's... Like, there's this... We're storytelling, people. And it's so mad at me. So mad at me. Alright. Going back down here. 0. Okay. This is gonna be 50%. Come on, I want to give you a shadow. Let me give you a shadow. Okay. Open comics and magazines. We could try that.
Yeah, Jack, draw an entire comic page.
Yes, Corey knows how I'm feeling in the background. I don't know if you can hear him. Like, yeah, just draw a whole comic page. That's why I'm wondering if the artwork on the walls, the posters, should just be artwork that I've done for Yoann in the past. Because then it all kind of ties it together. Rather than draw some arbitrary thing. The games are so small that I don't think it matters. You're not going to, like, see those up close. Like, they can be pretty generic. But the, I think the posters should be... I have to add some text to this. You guys, I have so many tabs open. Or the implied text. That's right, actually, adding text to this. Text to this. Alright, let me undo this for a sec. And let's just do a rounded rectangle. Also known as a capsule. Let me just rotate this input. It doesn't really need to make sense. Just as long as it feels like the game title. Maybe goes here. Alright. It's purple. Purple and white? Purple with a white border? Let's do... I like that. Alright, that works. Let's be a little smaller. Well, this needs to be a little larger. Alright. Oh, nope. We gotta make sure we turn this back on. Why? Go in there. Okay. Alright, great. Game is probably a rental. Hold on. Some Blockbuster rental boxes sitting around. They would just be blue, right? Like blue and... There's blue and white. We could do teal and white. We could put one in here and replace one of our... I had that thought. I had the thought and I didn't execute it because it meant more work. To put a case instead of just loose VHS tapes, but I didn't do it. Yeah, that's sort of one of the problems. Everybody's been suggesting things that are like copyright, and I'm trying to like walk the line. You know, like this is not really... What happened here? What is this floating shape? What are you? Alright, well, you're not supposed to be there. Goodbye. I have to like walk this line of like making it look like too much like something that exists in the real world. Brickbuster. Wasn't that actually a game? I feel like that was actually a game. But like this needs to go in here. There's so much purple. I'm trying to find ways to break up all of the purple. That's the other thing. There's a lot of purple in here. So why does Illustrator hate me today? Oh, you rotated that? Let me just move it out of place for you. Blockbuster. I think I rotated this one too, didn't I? Yes, I did. Alright, let's go back in here. Go back in. Go back in. This, I don't have scale strokes and effects on, so I need to drop this down a little bit since I scaled it. That was my bad. Copy and paste. We're gonna do 0. Okay, we're gonna make this the darker color. I'm gonna go 50%. Great. You just need to be okay. Yes, put this on my weird furniture shop of working 3D layer. What are those? What is that emote? What is that? Snaps? We did that? We did. I'm a little bit concerned that the game boxes this looks larger than the cancel. It looks larger than the VHS tapes. I'm slightly concerned. It needs to be smaller. If we make it too small, then it doesn't. This doesn't look like it fits in there. It's the whole thing. A little bit smaller. We want this to feel like it still fits inside. I'm doing a quick save. Patrick Nagel poster, I didn't even see that. Alright, I will do one VHS box, and then that'll be enough for the games / VHS. Down here, in here, is where we will add all of the suggestions for the CD, and I don't know if I'm gonna do cassette tapes. I might just do CDs. I don't feel like making a whole cassette. So, let's do Rubik's Cube. Clever is trying to kill me today. Clever's like, no, wait, I've got another idea. Alright, I just want this. I think the top one is straight on. Alright, we're gonna make our box. I'm gonna extend it all the way to the bottom. I'm gonna extend it all the way to the bottom. Let's make sure those buckets are turned on. Alright, let's go like that. I'm gonna get rid of these pieces that we don't need, because this is gonna be the
again.
I'm just gonna give it a minute. It says unstable.
And
You're wondering, it's just so. Oh, my hand up again. I'm just gonna give it a minute. I don't know what's going on here. I think we might have to end because I don't want to do this. But I also wanted to finish up a lot more stuff today.
I mean, now
It still says unstable.
Okay, so it's more stable now than it was before.
The internet or
You-
yes, the stream I see is more stable. I don't know what's going on.
So you can probably continue for now.
Wait, it's rebooting again. One sec.
Yeah. No, you just stop moving.
I'm giving it a minute. Yeah, refresh the page if you don't see the. I'm gonna refresh this and see if my. And now it says it's everything's good. It's excellent. So the instability has left the building. So I think we'll be okay for now. Alright, so we need to do a blockbuster case. And in order to do that, I'm gonna do. The box is gonna be purple. Okay, and then we're gonna make a copy. Yay, we're only a copy. Yay, we're only 1 minute into the stream. I'm gonna bring it down to 0. It's gonna be a flat piece of thing. Alright, so we're gonna do. Let's do a lighter color. It's right at 2 hours, then blip. Yeah. Twitch was like, you're done. No more. I'm gonna try to make this look vaguely like Blockbuster, but also not. I'll do the little bits on the ends. Alright, and then we're gonna do a yellow box on the inside. Listen, we're not copying anything. We're just going off of general look and feel. Alright, so all of this stuff is going to go inside of this group. And then extrude. Alright. That's vaguely Blockbuster like. And while I'm here, I'm also going to add the shadow. So, if you stuck through the chaos, appreciate you sticking around. Sorry about my wonky internet. Okay, now we're gonna go over here. I'm gonna replace this top line. And it should fit in here. Oh, you can barely see the yellow. That's unfortunate. And you can't see the sides. May have to rotate this so you can see more of it. here. Where are you? There we go. Complete this. Alright, and we're also gonna put one at the bottom. Because you would technically have that come down all the way through. I'm just gonna make this slightly lighter. Alright, got our blockbuster box. We've got our game box in there, we've got another game box. Actually, just gonna make this a separate line item. What in the world? I made that like a type on a pad. Alright. Blawbuster, exactly. Where? Oh, those are all the lines I added. Exactly. Where? Oh, those are all the lines. Or should this be turned the other way? Now that I'm looking at it, I don't like the tangent of these two. I think I'm gonna turn this the other way. Like this. Boo, ad break. Boo, I missed snoozing it, I'm sorry. It's my fault. It's all my fault. Blame me, it's fine. Alright. Fixed it. Alright, so we got our blockbuster box on top of our loose VHS tapes. We got 2 games. We need to add a remote. I think that'll be easy to put somewhere. CDs and cassette tapes. Like if I can get through, I think I mentioned this before, but if I can get through everything but the TV screen and the person, oh, I'm not gonna get through all the cords and stuff either. Oh my god, there's too many things, you guys. Well, I'm gonna do the posters off stream because I'm just gonna grab the art that I have from Yoann Turpin. Let me see where we're at. Are we good? Still says ad starting soon. Are we in an ad? Twitch, I don't understand you. So I'm gonna do the posters off stream, like I said, because I have to go grab the artwork from past albums, and we're gonna put those on the poster. I think I can make it work with these posters. So that's what's gonna go up here. Although I might have to contend with the fact that the colors aren't gonna be the same. Oh my god. So every time I think I've figured out a way to make this simpler for myself, I run into an issue. Either way, I'm not gonna go dig out those art files and try to open them because they're massive. Let's just do the TV remote. Let's do the TV remote and then I will be maybe done. Yeah, recolor would help. I can grab the swatches and put them into the individual files and then use recolor with the swatches, the swatch groups, color groups. That should work, but I'm not gonna do that right now. We're gonna do the TV remote. And then I am gonna have to go, because we have to, like, feed the dog. Dogs, plural. Yeah. Don't look at me. I'm just saying. What, you think art is supposed to be easy? No, I didn't, I have, like, to get through, in order to get this done in a reasonable time frame, this weekend I have to get through, like, pretty much all of this. Like, as much as I can. And try to leave the person for next weekend. And any kind of last minute detail stuff. So... let's just do the TV remote. 90s TV remote. We are not adding Alf. Remember I said about copyright? Like, we just talked about I'm not doing a TV guide with Alf on the cover. And also, like, remember what I said about, like, having to make artwork for all of the little tiny things in this? It's not happening. Sorry to break your heart, folks. Even this TV remote is going to be doing too much. But we're going to add the TV remote in. If I had infinite time, I would add all of your suggestions. I'm gonna make it the same kind of lighter color as the game console here. Since I don't have enough green in here, honestly. References are okay. Fey-pop groups? I feel like Wade is trolling me with roller troll content. Did I do lighter purple for that? I think I did. Okay. I'll send you the art. Alright, we need some circle buttons in, like, ugly green or purple. Like that, like, I don't have that color. We're gonna just do purple. You know what I mean? They looked like they were meant to be glow in the dark. The buttons on a TV remote were like that weird glow in the dark material. Never really worked. Jorts on the floor. Honestly, I'm real surprised that suggestion wasn't made sooner. Britney Swords? Is that like Temu Britney Spears? Corey just gave me a look when I said that. Do you have a problem with that?
I don't know, shut up.
Okay. Volume button. Or should we do triangles? I feel like we should do triangles. More universally recognized. But also kind of round. Are, do TV remotes still have, like, squishy buttons? You know what I mean? Like, buttons that are squishy. Squishy buttons. Triangles. That's Penny's instrument. It's true. No Penny's still here. Whoa, Illustrator, calm down. Definitely have to have the power button in, like, red at the top. Oh, you know, it needs to be a rectangle. It needs to be, like, with the rectangle buttons. You know what I mean? And there were all these buttons up here at the top that I never really understood what the purpose of them were. Do you also feel that way? I never knew what any of those were for. Everybody's hungry for snacks now. Well, you can go get a snack. I can put my Be Right Back screen up. It even says so. I'm gonna do this. I don't know if this is an accurate representation of a controller. What we could do. This is where I break everything. This is where I try to do something clever and everything falls apart. Let me think about this. Alright, we're gonna do a compound path. Put this behind. We're gonna do 3D. 3D controller. I'm gonna do this shape as 3D. Oh, I have to do the thing again. We have to split it in half. And that always makes it difficult to rotate. Let's get it rotated into place before we do all that. And get all this sorted out. Hello. Thank you. True Rebel Classic. That's too much. That's where you're doing too much. Alright. Alright. Okay. This needs to move over. Slightly too big, isn't it? Now that it's all kind of said and done. Alright. I know it looks weird right now, trust me. I'm gonna copy this. Where should we put this? Where should it be sat? On top of this? On top of the TV? Where should it go, chat? Here? Or here? There? Thoughts? Opinions?
Gotta put something there.
Huh?
You gotta put something there, so.
Yeah, we also could put CDs. Or something. Usually in the sofa cushions. Well, there is no sofa in this illustration. Don't tell me to add one. I need to figure out how to break this apart. Hold on. I think I need to cut it here and here. I'll show you what I mean. Let's get rid of that. Release the compound path. And I'm going to cut this compound path. So we're going to make two pieces, basically. Join. Come on. Come on. Join. And now it's disappeared. Cool. Oh, no, there it is. Okay. And then this piece is also in there. Alright, so now we've got all of the components that we need here. This needs to come forward. Both of these need to be larger than the middle piece here. So we're gonna go over here and we're gonna go make this shorter. Do like 5. That's great. Okay, and I'm gonna hide these briefly so I can get this placed on top exactly how I want it. Now this is gonna go behind, and it's gonna give the illusion of this being inset on the inside. Assuming I can get these to line up. See? That's cute, right? Alright, except now this is all messed up. Let's go decrease this. There we go. Alright. Does that look like a remote? Although now that I'm looking at these, they didn't really have. Just do none? I think maybe none. And just like a little bit raised. Something like that. That actually looks better. And these should be a little bit higher. It remotely looks like a clicker. Haha, very funny way. Very funny! Appreciate you. We're gonna do we're gonna expand the appearance on this. And this is gonna be kind of a pain, but it's okay. Delete that. Put this here. I'm gonna join all of this. Maybe not, maybe I am, maybe I'm not. Alright. Let's delete all of this. Side, edges. I just want the outside shape. Okay. For our shadow. Which is gonna go here. Alright. Group. Done. You never had clicking clickers until recently, and I didn't test the clicking buttons. That was the question I was asking. Like, I don't remember remotes ever having, like, hard buttons. They always had, like, those squishy buttons. Don't look at me like that. You know what I mean? Like, they're, like, rubber or something. What are they called?
Remotes are like that.
Squishy. But I don't know if that's, like, if that's how they still are. I don't know. Corey's rolling his eyes at me. It's fine. You guys know what I'm talking about though, right? They're squishy. They're rubber membrane. Squishy, but now they click. Yes, but they have resistance now? Yeah, but like this is older, is not? This remote is older.
Yeah, it's not that old. No, that's for the TV in there.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I mean though. They're like squishy buttons. Yeah, today they're more firm rubber. Well. Same sort of resistance, just loud now. I don't like that. So I think somebody asked for vinyl sleeves. I don't think that's gonna fit in this spot down here. So I think we're gonna have to do. And I'm vetoing cassette tapes. I don't feel like making cassette tapes. So they're gonna be CDs. But they're gonna be CDs with like clear cases. Maybe, so you can see that they're CDs. Similar to the I guess another record. But then I have to do the colors on those. I don't feel like cassette tapes. Sometimes you don't, unicorn. That's hardwired. Unicorn changes the channel with her mind. CDs. Google's like, what are you talking about? What's this? What is CD? Oh, they have like a clear part. Maybe this was a mistake. Trying to do CDs. What color should these be? Light purple to get started. Alright. Oh, this is gonna be a pain. Alright, hang on. Hold please. I'm gonna have to do... make this larger. I'm gonna have to do a second thing for the clear part. This is gonna be... No, that did not work. Why did you not work? What in the world? Release compound bath. Okay, we're gonna make this 25 so I can see it and green. Maybe the light green is strokes to mimic the light. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to figure out mentally. Wrap my head around how to add the highlight to these. Alright, let's group this. Let's do this. I think I just made like 4 copies of that while I was thinking. No, I didn't somehow. Alright, we're gonna do the lighter green. We're gonna do we're gonna make it lighter. And then we have to do darker colors. Hopefully this will work. We're gonna do like yellow to purple, and then we're gonna do to dark. All right, and then we're gonna go in here. Group all this. We're gonna make a compound. I'll make a clipping mask. I'm gonna put this inside of this group. And we're just gonna see what happens. Alright, not bad. I feel like the dark is too dark. Let's do yellow's fine. Let me just release this real quick. Where are you? Let's do purple. And then maybe pink instead. That looks pretty good. Wait, what? I missed something. All I saw was Wade saying, mind if I ask what you do for work that you would need 130 TVs? You would, wait. Hold on. I need to scroll up. I need to see what was said in the chat. Oh, I see that. I somehow ended up running the entire show of our TV screens at work. 130 screens and a lot of remotes. I don't know that I would want to do that. That's a lot of things. I feel like that's gotta be hard to... I feel like maintaining any kind of technology at any kind of healthcare facility has to be a nightmare. Has to be. There's just too many variables. You know, healthcare workers, the general public, keeping track of all the parts, just a lot. It's just a lot. Yeah, I don't know that I could. I don't know how you can keep track of all of that. And then like cases, we do just like a clear case. We do 2 pieces. I'm thinking. All right, let me think about this. My brain is going a million miles a minute. My brain's already moved on to the next part of this task. Alright, let's do this. No, for this, I need both of these shapes to be one. Alright, we're gonna grab this. We're gonna go here, we're gonna go release compound path. I need the center piece, and then I need these two pieces to be merged. No, yes. What have I done? Alright, hold on. Copy. Merge. Make this. Yep, there we go. Nope, wrong path. Let's delete all this. Alright, so. There's the piece. And we need square. I'm gonna put this behind. Alright, we're gonna make this dark purple. This is also gonna be dark purple. I'm gonna copy this. I'm going to subtract this away. So these two are gonna be a single compound path. And then this piece is gonna be another compound, or another shape. Now, I'm gonna affect. I'm also gonna make, I need another rectangle, or a rectangle, oh my god. Another shape. Alright, great. So we got this, we got this. Let's go ahead and do Extreme Bevel Classic. Okay. We're gonna do Extreme Bevel Classic. Oh, it's already got one applied. Where are you? Hello? There you are. Yeah, alright. This is going to be slightly bigger. Okay, this is going to be pretty much 0. Alright. And now we've got this, which is going to be in front, but behind the, oh my gosh. Right, this needs to go behind this. There we go. Now it looks like our CD is sitting in there. Final step, we need to add this. We're gonna go Effect, Apply, and then we're gonna do this color. We're gonna do 25. I'm gonna make this 25. And we're gonna pull this up so we have like a little bit of a case on this. See what I did there? I like when things work out. We'll make this quite large so you can see it better. Not always do they work out. But I think that's pretty cool. I don't know. I like that. Maybe we do a little bit lighter. 30. I do want the CD to come through, but I don't want it to dominate. Alright, that's good. Group that. Copy. Let's put that down here. I need to make another clipping mask. I suppose I could put one up on the top too. Maybe. We'll see. It'll be pretty small. I'm gonna put these down here. We could even change the base color, like the purple, to be something else. Okay, let's go in here. We're also gonna do this while we're at it. Make this purple. I know, Corey's like, be done, please. I'm working on it. I have a goal today in mind for what I wanted to get accomplished. So, I guess deal with it. Alright, there's our CD. We're gonna group these elements, copy, paste, and I need to make another clipping mask for down here. That's like the 4th time I've said that. I promise you I'm getting there. Alright, we're gonna grab this. And then I need to reorganize all my stuff, make sure I've got it all sort of in the same vicinity. Like all of the components of the speaker tower. Stereo tower. I keep calling it the speaker tower. I know. It's my fault. It's not a speaker tower. Put this behind. And make a clipping mask. Alright, this, and this all need to go wherever this is. Which is right here. So we're gonna put this inside of this group. And then this clipping mask needs to go inside of this group because they're all kind of all the parts of that. And I think that's everything. Yeah. Alright. But for the most part, they were kind of maintained externally by a contractor. I have no idea what I'm doing with the screens. I just click some buttons. Sometimes it works, sometimes not. What happens when they don't work? Like, do you have to call in reinforcements? I feel like there should have been a highlight on this too. If I get to it, I get to it. Like on the case. So many things to do. I'm not gonna worry about it for now. Oh, no, that's not what I want. I want the bottom one. I want the shadow. Let's make this a different color. This is definitely giving me, like, I'm pretty sure I had this exact set of, like, the jewel cases back in the day for, like, burning CDs onto. Those colors, precisely. Jack, I'm gonna need a spindle of burned backup CDs. Honestly, though, that would probably not be a huge amount of work to do. I had that thought too, but I was like, does it make sense in this scene? I'm not really sure if it makes any sense to put in here. Those CD spindle things. I still have a stack and I haven't burned a CD in over a decade. Yeah. For real. I still have a lot of details to do. I mentioned I need to add the highlights onto these CD cases, but there's like other things I need to, like everything's got a shadow to place in the scene, but like there's a lot of work to do, especially when I get this TV screen in. It's gonna have a lot of light being thrown from it. So I don't know, you guys. The other thing I keep going back and forth about that we could do today is like adding in the cords for things. Like this, I want to have like a power brick and maybe the cord coming around and then like the cord coming down from the TV. Like there needs, and then there's obviously going to be the controller cord. Maybe there's like another controller. I just, I don't know if I should do all of that until I get the person in. You know? What do we think? We've got our sketch there of a person. We also have to do the type. Oh, so many things. So many little things. Save the worst for last. I don't know what the worst part is, honestly. I feel like the person's gonna be tricky because I have to match the style of everything. And I also want them to have some, I don't love this. I think this is fine for a sketch too, so that I have something to kind of draw over top of. So I don't know what the person is gonna look like yet. I have like a vague idea of how I want it to look, but one skinny, overburdened surge protector, yeah. Well, I was just gonna have like the cord come out from the back of the TV. And then the power brick and the controllers for this. I don't know if I'm gonna do the speaker cables. I mean, I guess we could like have them come off the edge. That'd be kind of fun. I just kind of have them disappear when they reach the edge of the world. The other thing we need to figure out is what's on the TV, which is another. I just did the color bars, but let's see what Yoann said. Original notes, which is probably also full of stuff. Yeah, it is. There's our console that we started with. Looks nothing like that now. Just watching TV with the SNES type console plugged in. It's another kind of tricky one. That might not be the vibe though, I just read Wade's comment. Cords hanging from the ceiling connected to the figure and they're drooling. Static on the TV. That might not be the vibe though. I mean, probably not for this, no, but it is a vibe. It would be very Matrixy. Oh, there's our sketches too. Let's leave our final sketch up. Probably not the vibe, but right. I guess we could do a power brick. Let's see. 90s game console. I need like a. What does one even search for in this case? Accessories? Accessories? Power brick? Yeah, like one of these. Just a clunky brick. Let's do top. That way I can move it around. this line. I don't think it needs to be that perfect, but we can add some variation to it once we get there. Oh, I just pulled my toolbar out. Let me think about this. Your chicken toy sounds? Yeah, that's Hermes' toy. Well, I shouldn't say that. That's Hermes and Al's toy. But, it's probably Hermes squeaking it, to be honest. Alright. Let's put this behind. Let's put this in front. I'm just kind of looking at placement. I'm gonna try to use a roughen on this or something like that. Or just, honestly, I could just add some points and pull them out. We'll see. Let's try. But if you use absolute, by the way, it gets you something that's less crazy. And I'm gonna pull the detail down and smooth. Let's zoom in. Let's do like 2%. There we go. Something a little bit better. I'll actually break down to 1. I just wanted to have a little bit of wiggle to it. See? And I should be able to apply it the same thing to this. Let's see. Did I change my settings? I think I did something like 1 and 15. Okay. 1, and then we did 15. It just kind of makes it feel a little bit more like believable. We could also add some. I could expand this and add some points to this and like move it manually. So like if I wanted to pull this a little bit, pull points out. It's gonna give it a little bit more of a bump. Actually, I probably should have moved this closer and pulled it out over the rug. It's going over that part there. Do you think the organic cords could add something more interesting? Everything is rigid. I mean, we could make it even more so by pulling these out. Adding some points and pulling them out. I always start very rigid so they can kind of maintain the perspective for this, but we can certainly vary it more. Looks pretty good. The right angle is hurting me. This right here, this one, or this? Which one? This one? I could pull it out and soften it some. Just have to pull these cords. Oh, too far. Softer. Feeling better. Your heart rate is slowing. That's good. I don't want to give Wade a heart attack. I would probably do that over here too. This is now looking a bit weird. Tiny weird bits. All right. There we go. Oh god, speaking of heart rates, Jack, can you mod for live roller troll? You mean like you want me to be there in the flesh? Alive in person? I would love to. When and where do you need me? I will say I have with one so depends on when. October is kind of crazy. Maybe remotely. Or that. I have October, so October 1st I'm doing an Adobe Live remote stream, and then October 8th I'm doing a stream in studio, and then the end of October I'm going to be at Adobe Max. Well, the 16th might be okay. It's just the very beginning of October that's a little sketchy. And the very end. So yeah, so the 1st, and then the 8th, and then the 27th through the 31st. But the 16th, I could do without problem. But is it? You can always message me, and we can figure it out. You're trying to do live in person and stream it? Alright, but if you tell me from... We'll figure it out. From where? I must know from where. Because that is like the one and only week in October that I do not have something going on. I believe. Yeah, the rest of October is crazy. Yeah, so I can't do the week of the 1st, I can't do the week of the 8th, I can't do the week of the 22nd, and I can't do the week of the 29th. That's like the one and only week that I have, so. That would work. Oh god, I have to do all of the shadows for the cord and stuff. Ugh. What a pain. Max is kind of an issue. Yeah, it is. I could be remote and do it on the 16th. That is an option. My schedule is good for the 16th. And it can be from your channel, and I'm fine with that. I will gladly. help do that. And include the remote crew. Fam jam. This is gonna be annoying. Here's what we do. Group this. We go back over here. Make this 100. We put these in here. Also make them 100. And then we make this. Oh no. What did you do? Okay, fine. And we make this whole group 50%. So that we can keep the chords separate. If it works, separate. If it works, sweet, you know. Oh no, I'm gone again. Ah, why are you like this to me, Twitch? Twitch is like, really, you need to leave.
You just come back and you're screaming.
It's fine. Why is Twitch, Twitch, why are you treating me like this today? Alright, I do think I have to go though. I've streamed an entire hour beyond what I intended. So maybe that's Twitch's way of telling me you need to get off. So, what are we gonna have done for next week? I'm gonna work on getting the posters on the wall. I'm gonna maybe add the TV cord and maybe, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna work on polishing some of the stuff up and putting the posters in. That leaves us with in an ideal, maybe I'll make the game controllers. In an ideal world, next week, all I'm gonna focus on is the person and the TV screen, because those are gonna be the two big parts that we have to do still. I mean, we have the sketch for them and we have the idea, but we have to come up with something to put on the TV and add all of that lighting and all of that stuff. So, but I think that's where we're gonna end it for today. Thanks all for bearing with me when we added a lot of little details, but it doesn't. I mean, it looks better for it. Got the sound system in, the record player, the CDs, the remote, the different tapes and stuff, and these chords, and all that stuff. So, and a little bit of cleanup. We did a little bit of cleanup. So that's gonna be it for now. Oh my God, Clever's still offering suggestions and a digital clock and a mug and shoes and. My goal is to get the TV and the person. My goal is to get the posters, the TV screen, and the person with the controllers. Those are the things that I need to get in. Anything else at this point is nice to have. We did build out a lot of the stuff. The little sprinkling of details that tell the story. So, I don't know if anybody's streaming the rest of the today. I think everybody streams early on Saturdays. So I think Umacorn was earlier. I think Evie was earlier. Evie rated us. So I don't know if anybody's streaming the rest of this weekend. But if you are streaming the rest of the weekend, I don't know, Clever, if you're streaming. I didn't catch your stream yesterday either. But if you're streaming, let us know. Otherwise, I don't think there's anybody to raid. Is really Uma streamed? Yeah, Uma streams early on Saturdays. Uma streams art early on Saturdays. So Fridays are game night, and then Saturdays are art streams. I don't recognize anybody who's live right now. So I don't think we're gonna raid anybody. We're definitely not gonna raid the 18 and over VTuber. No offense to them. And there was art. Yeah, there's always art. Alright, well, I don't see anybody that I feel like I want to raid. And y'all are probably tired. So I will see y'all next Friday. If not, I'll see you around in the chat. Certainly moderating Roller Troll on Monday. I don't think I have any announcements. So. Alright. Bye everyone. See y'all next time.